In this video, we'll talk about how you can print reports in Alpha Anywhere that contain HTML data. So you can see that we have a SQL table here called HTML on report, and it's a simple table that just has three fields, but in the memo field we actually have HTML markup. So you can see that it's got some bold text over there, and then a span that sets this to be red, and then some plain text over here. So the table is a trivial table that only has one record in it. So let's go now to the report writer and see what happens when we place that field called memo on the report. So we go ahead now and we print, and you can see that the report writer is printing out the text in the field verbatim. It's not treating it as HTML. So in some cases, of course, this might be what you want, but in other cases you want the text in the field to be treated as HTML. So let's go now and see how we can modify the report to treat this as HTML. And there are two different techniques that you can use. So first, let's go back to the report design here and delete this field now. So now we've deleted the memo field, and then we're going to go to the report toolbox over here and select the HTML, the static HTML controls. We're going to put an HTML object over here, and we'll make it nice and big, and then also let's move it so that it's nicely aligned over there, and then we'll open up the editor. I'll switch to WYSIWYG mode, and then I'll go to fields, and I'll place the memo field. I'll drag it into the HTML, the static HTML there. So now we have a static HTML control, and it contains a single field placeholder for the memo field. We could actually place other field placeholders in here, and then let's go ahead now and print it, and we'll see that it's almost working but not quite. So we'll go ahead now and print, and we can see that it is printing in bold, but we're not seeing everything that we want. And the reason that we're not seeing everything that we want is we haven't gone to the property sheet here and said that it's growable. So now we'll go back to our preview now, and now we can see that the text in this memo field is being treated as HTML, and it's printing out as HTML. So the one technique to print HTML content on a report is to put the field inside a static HTML control. So let's go now and look at another option. So I'm going to go back now and create a brand new report. So we'll go here and say new SQL report, and I'm going to choose an ad hoc data source, and I'll choose the data source for our sample table, which is this one over there. And then I'm going to choose all of the fields, HTML on report, but then I'm going to go to advanced options and then override field definitions, and I'm going to say that this memo field should be treated as HTML. So now I've gone there and just said HTML. So now when the report prints out this field, it's going to know in advance that this is HTML content. So we'll go here now, and from the report editor I'll just go and drag my three fields on. So here are my three fields, then go to this memo field, make it a little bit bigger, and then go ahead now and do my preview, and you can see that it's automatically treated as HTML because we specified the field override. So in this video we've shown how you can print out HTML content in your report by either putting the field in a static HTML control or by overriding the field type when you define the query for the report. Thanks very much for watching.